35 laps for the South Coast Power Equipment Sportsman Division, round one of the Phil's Propane Triple Crown Series. Looking for the green as they get ready to roll off of turn number 4. Paul Williams in the 13, Dave Gargaro in the number 9. Those are your top two cars. Up on the throttle they come. We're underway. Sportsman style here at the Seekonk Speedway.
Green flag in the car, thunder through turns 1 and 2. Paul Williams out to the early lead. Dave Gargaro Jr. on that outside lane, but Chris Gomes thundering down low for second place. They'll battle alongside Gargaro across the flight. 1 side by side. Gomes to Gargaro.
Paul Williams sets the pace down to that grid as they stack up side by side. Behind Gargaro tax line just a little bit with the zero right there of Baxter. Action drops to the bottom. Battle for the lead down into turn number 1. 6-10 of Gomes down to the inside. Takes over the top spot down the backstretch.
Paul Williams stuck on that outside lane now. Chad Baxter on the inside. Fighting the track. He'll take that position. Looking underneath Chris Gomes. Gomes up the door. They're bumper to bumper now to Andrew 1 and 2.
Off the turn for 2, Chad Baxter looking to become the third leader in this event. Takes a look down on the inside of the one down. Route 6 Colonel Malkia machine trying to get the RLS performance at the top of the leaderboard. Can't get the move there as Afton and Perry to jump forth off of turn number 2.
31 laps to go. South Coast Power Equipment Sportsman Division here. A total of 35 green flag laps. Chris Gomes battles alongside Chad Baxter as they head across the stripe into 1. Baxter holding that out inside lane as Gomes holding top of the outside as they head down the backstretch.
Williams caught up 3 wide deep in the pack as Gargaro gets picked up to the outside lane, but up front, Baxter to the top of the leaderboard. The 04 is up to second, trouble over turn number 4. The 13 of Williams trying to hang on. He and the 74 make contact down into turn 1 and 2, and we stay green.
Scott Bruno's going to lose it coming out of turn number 2. He was trying to hold on to that as he went through 1 and 2. He was loose, he saved it, he lost it, he saved it, and ultimately exiting turn 2, the 74 Phil's Propane machine of Scott Bruno goes around.
So the 13 of Williams struggling there on that last lap as he came off of turn number 4. He and the 9 of Gargaro got together. Then all of a sudden when he gathered it back in, the car shot down in the infield. Scott Bruno had nowhere to go. Found himself doing some landscaping in the middle of turns 1 and 2, and finally the back end snapped out from underneath him off of turn number 2, and we are slowed up for the first time.
Dave Gargaro Jr., Justin Travis, and Scott Bruno all bringing you pit side to get some work done. So Gargaro, his sheet metal on his front left, right above the tire there, the fender, was hanging off, so he's going to go get that repaired. I'm sure he'll be back on the track as runner caution. 29 laps to go for the South Coast Power Equipment Sportsman here at Seekonk. So Chad Baxter, you're a leader. Steve Axon will sit in second as it stands under caution. Chris Gomes in third. We have Craig Bianca in fourth, and the 1 of Eddie Perry going around the track in that 5th position.
Some quick pit work for the Phil's Propane number 74. Scott Bruno as he rolls back out onto the racetrack. He'll join in at the tail end, the 2-time Sportsman champion. Will have to work his way up through the pack to find himself in a podium finish. Want to take a minute and move, let's try that again. Want to take a minute and wish a happy birthday to Terry Darling, celebrating here this evening. Happy birthday, Terry. Glad you could be with us on a beautiful Saturday night here at the Action Track of the East. You know, we were talking about last night's events earlier. We had a special guest up in the tower joining us, Derek Perniciglio, spent some time up here on the mic before taking his talents down south, working with both Fans Choice TV, Speed Sport, and NBC Sports, and he's back with us here tonight. Welcome back, Derek. Glad you could be with us on a beautiful Saturday night. Hope you're enjoying the racing as you're trying to find some time to breathe in between jobs. Field is set, 29 of 35 remaining, and Chad Baxter will bring the field down with Steve Axon, the Axeman, up on the outside of the front row, looking for the green off of turn number 4, up on the throttle, and Axon, whole shot, down the front straightaway, switch to the lead down into turn number 1.
Steve Axon with a great run on that outside lane. He'll take the lead for Baxter. Won't let it go all over that rear bumper as they exit turn number 4. Chris Gomes in third.
Gomes trying to run down number 2, Cotton coming up top. They get them on with turn number 2 to 4 of Craig Pianca, Captain 10, working that bottom lane, the 57 of Adam Petty, the 43 of Smoking Joe Kohler, racing side by side. Then you got Mike Brightman, the 21 of Kyle Casper, the 7 of Tyler Larier, the 3 of Ant Kohler, all battling for position, and looking Captain Fun down on the inside, 3 wide for the corner.
Pianca battling on the inside lane. He'll take third. Chris Gomes a little loose at the edge of the corner. He's able to hold on, but not in time for Adam Petty. Petty on the inside lane. He'll get under. Gomes will head down the back stretch. Start number 3, Petty at the edge.
Petty in that blue and yellow, number 57, started 13th on the field and has been able to work himself up through the pack. Friedman gets around down in turn number 1. Everybody trying to avoid, and we are slowed up for the second time. The Cabral Motorsports, number 41 of Mighty Mike Brightman going around, and we'll have to join in at the tail. Everybody else able to gather back in and continue on without much fanfare.
We saw some pack racing there in the middle as they cross the stripe. You could throw them under a blanket. There are at least 8 or 10 of them bumper to bumper, and the 41 of Brightman got the tough end of that one, getting a bit loose in the middle, and he didn't have a lot of room to try to correct that. And he sends it into turn number 1 and spins out in the middle of the corner, but he's able to hold on.
Kid Chaos in the number 11, heading into the pits to get some work done on the Exotic Rays. Troy's hitting tactical number 11, the birthday boy. Doesn't look like he's going to be celebrating in victory lane here tonight, although there was some smoke coming from the back of it. I doubt it was from the candles on the birthday cake.
To the 41 of Brightman, we'll take it behind the wall now. He had a bit of damage on that left rear. We'll see if he can get that fixed up and get back out here on the track. But with Steve Axon with an impressive restart on that outside lane, getting by Chad Baxter and holding on to the lead. Now Baxter gets his turn on the outside lane. Field crosses up.
10 laps have been complete in round 1 of the Silver Propane Triple Crown Series. If you are in southern New England, Massachusetts, Rhode Island area, and you have propane needs for your home, for your business, or for your campers, for your grill, check out the folks at Propane Plus of Phil's Propane, located on Crandall Road in Tiverton, Rhode Island. Phil's Propane for all your propane needs.
For the back and his Baxter up front. Got Eddie in row number 2. Gomes and Perry in row number 3 as they head down the backstretch. Side by side, they'll approach the restart box here. Axon started off. He gets a great start.
Down off the turn number 2, and Axon takes over the top spot and rewinds the middle of the pack as Dave Seeley and Scott Bruno split Paul Williams in the 13th. Up front right now, the battle is for number 2 spot with Craig Pianca. Got this front on lap number 4, working on inside lane, takes the spot away. Is 0 back here, trying to hang on to the outside as Adam Petty works that bottom lane in the blue and yellow 57.
Petty is a nice move. He'll take over third position and call in line at the top of the 7 or single file to hit down the back stretch. Back on 3 and 4. He'll truck another lap led off the board and he fights off Craig Pianca.
Baxter knocking on the back door for that number 3 position, trying to take a peek down the inside, gives Petty a shot off the corner. Meanwhile, right behind them, battle for the 5th spot as the 21 of Casper gets a running down on the inside. The 10 of Gomes gets caught up top. Here comes Kohler with Arsenal and Larier in tow.
Top 4 cars trying to break away from the field of Baxter, Pianca, Petty, and Baxter there. Nose to tail through the straightaway here. Drops another lap off the board, 20 laps to go. Pianca all over that rear bumper of Baxter as they head down the backstretch.
Pianca down to the inside, little bit of contact. The 04 settles it back in. Steve Axon, the former Sportsman champion, leading the charge with 19 laps remaining in this one. Here comes Bianca back down low. They race down into 3, nose to tail, hard on the bumper into the corner.
Bianca gets all over that rear bumper as they exit turn 4. Nice run out of the corner into turn number 1, but Bianca staying right with him, not letting him get away whatsoever as they head down the back foot. Bianca's been strong with his entry to 3. He is again. Little bump there to Axon as they exit turn number 4, but he needs another lap.
Down at the 1 and 2. Petty sitting in one of the 3 spots. Bianca gets loose in the corner. Petty trying to take advantage. Gets the nose up underneath as Bianca's got a fight to handle. Gathers it back in. Petty down on the inside. Battle for second off of turn number 4. That blue and yellow 57 working the bottom lane. Bianca trying to hang on up top.
Side by side they go out of turn number 2, down the backstretch. Petty holding strong on inside lane, not letting Bianca get back down to take the position. Petty with a nice run out of turn number 4, across the stretch into 1. He will take second.
Bianca shuts the door on Chad Baxter, and as Baxter tries to hold on, here comes Kohler in the mix. The 3, down in the bottom of Baxter, looking for a 4th place run. They come off of 4, they're tracking it across the stripe. Give it to Ant Kohler.
And Kohler did a great job earlier getting by Kyle Casper. Now he gets by Chad Baxter up into that 4th position. 14 laps, and he closed in on Craig Bianca for 3rd, and Bianca's been all over the rear bumper. Petty for 2nd.
They go nose to tail across the stripe, hot and heavy for that number 3 position, while Kohler in that black number 3 closes the door, little by little on that 3rd spot. A dozen laps remaining as they cross the stripe right now. Steve Axon sets the pace. A 4-car length advantage over Adam Petty. Petty's got a mirror full of fun. That's capped in front of the number 4, Craig Bianca, and the 3 right behind him.
Kohler started 17th on the grid. He's all the way up to 4th, and he's challenging Craig Bianca to head through 1 and 2. Goes a little bit outside and then dips down to the inside as he exits the corner, and it's been working for him so far. But Craig Bianca's not letting that bother him. He's all over the rear bumper for 57 of Petty as they head across the stripe one more time.
10 remaining, that time across the stripe, and the field cleaning itself out around the 3rd mile here at Seekonk. The 04 of Steve Axon in control. A 4-car length advantage over 57 of Dean Petty. The 4 of Bianca knocking on the door. Here comes Kohler down to the inside. The black number 3 looking for the 3rd spot. He's on the podium as they come off of 2.
Kohler with a great job getting out of Bianca. Bianca falls to the outside lane. Baxter looks to get a nose in for 4th. Little contact there. Baxter forces his way in underneath the 4 of Bianca to head for 1 and 2, battling for 4th.
Trouble for Bianca and the 0 of Baxter. They go 4 wide down the backstretch, gathering it back in. The 21 of Casper says, I'll take that open lane. He's up to 5th now.
What a battle for 5th through 8th as they're side by side. Lallier down on the inside here. A little further back in the pack of Sparky Arsenal. They're side by side as they head down into 3. Lallier looking inside. Arsenal hanging tough on that outside lane though, not giving in.
Lallier down low. Arsenal up on the outside as they race down into turns 1 and 2. That's the battle for 6th on the grid. Behind them, Paul Lallier and 8, Chad Baxter 9. The 74, Scott Bruno trying to hang on in 10th. They come down across the stripe. Lallier and Arsenal still battling for 6th. Trouble off of 4. The 74, Scott Bruno goes around, and we are slowed up once again. And he was struggling for the last couple of laps trying to keep the handles on that. A flat left rear tire is the issue with the Cat's Pet Supply Phil's Propane number 74.
This caution came in clutch for the number 3 of Ant Kohler. He was making a run on Adam Petty in the 57. And maybe he was going to run out of laps as the leader, Steve Axon, was controlling the lead the last handful ever since that initial restart. But Ant Kohler now gets a chance on this restart behind Axon to get underneath Petty for 2nd and hopefully challenge for that lead again. Ant Kohler in that 3, he started 17th on the grid.
Yeah, we were talking earlier about Adam Petty's run from 13th to 2nd, but Ant Kohler's number 3, 17th to 3rd in 24 laps. Actually, that's 29 laps. It's pretty impressive.
So we'll see how he does on this restart. We got 2 guys, Petty and Kohler, started back in the pack, making their way up. And a quiet 4th place run right now for Kyle Casper in that 21. We'll see how he fares on this restart, starting outside Kohler.
Let's run the field down for you as they sit right now on the caution. Steve Axon is your leader in that red 04. Adam Petty in the 57 sits in the number 2 spot. Ant Kohler third in the number 3. The 21 of Kyle Casper, the 4 of Craig Pianka rounds out the top 5. Sparky Arsenault sits 6th in the 96. Tyler Lallier 7th in the 7. Paul Lallier 8th in the number 70. Chad Baxter 9th in the 0. And rounding out the top 10 will be Joe Kohler in that white number 43. The field assembled behind the Bristol Toyota Tundra, ready to rock and roll in just a minute. We told you earlier, this was one of the most exciting divisions you're going to find anywhere. And they're showing it right here, right now. 29 laps complete, 6 laps remain in round 1 of the Phil's Propane Triple Crown Series. Can Steve Axon hang on and pick up the win here this evening? Or will it be Adam Petty visiting Everett Auto Parts Victory Lane for the very first time? Anthony Kohler sitting third. Kyle Casper trying to make it back-to-back in the number 21 with Craig Pianka rounding out the top 5. Tim Bolduc looking the field over. They hit the box. Axon hits the throttle. Green flag in the air. We're back underway. And Axon gets the jump counter to turn number 1.
Petty also does a good jump as he offers the second bumper tag there as they exit the corner. Adam Petty all over the rear bumper of Axon as they head through 3 and 4. Here comes Kyle Casper on the outside as he flies into third place. Holding that outside lane across to the right.
Kyle Casper started 18th on the field and is rocking the outside lane like it's a Metallica concert. Down into 3 and 4, looking for the lead off the corner, gets a little bit loose. Axon sets the pace, but the battle is for second.
Adam Petty holding strong on that inside lane, as is Casper on the outside. He started 4th on the restart, gets to that outside lane and rockets down around the corner. He's holding on to second place now. Petty gets the edge as they cross the stripe. Here comes Bianca fighting top in the bottom.
1 mile remaining in this one, and Axon control. The battle is for second on back. Petty down on the inside. Casper up top. Here comes Bianca back into the fun. 2 laps to go. Anybody's race off of 4.
2 to go, and it's Steve Axon breaking away from the rest of the pack. It is marked, and he should be coming home with a checkered flag through 3 and 4. Axon looks up, he'll see the white flag. 1 to go, and there's a car on the grass that's Justin Travis. Sideways, burning through the grass, saves it. We're seeing green. Axon still leads.
Trouble for Adam Petty in the 57. He is off the pace. Put Casper in second. They come off a 4. Checkered is in the air, and Steve Axon wins round 1 of the Phil's Propane Triple Crown Series. Kyle Casper is for second. Tyler Lallier third. 4th will go to the 96 of Sparky Arsenault. Rounding out the top 5 will be Ant Kohler in car number 3. Steve Axon jumped out front early, held off a host of challenges throughout, and picks up his first win of the season. How about a big round of applause for North Attleboro, Mass's Steve Axon. Well, while Steve Axon celebrates his victory lap, we'll take a walk down and talk to the driver. He's got some sheet metal damage, but a 3rd place finish for this second generation racer. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Lallier in 3rd place here tonight. Tyler, man, that looked like a fun run through the pack.
Yeah, it's tough coming from the back every week, but you know, you got to do what you can do, and we don't have a lot of laps, and I try to run as clean as I can, but man, that race was a little crazy.
A good run, started in the middle, was able to bring it home in that number 3 spot. I know you got some people to thank.
Yeah, first off, I got to thank Phil's for throwing this Triple Crown event. You know, without him, you wouldn't be able to do this. This is a great Triple Crown we get to run for. But I got to thank my dad. I got to thank my stepmother Lori, my mom, my dad. I already said my dad. Jesus.
He's worth mentioning twice.
He is. I got to thank my sponsors: Johnson's Racing Engines, Reinbold Insurance, J&S Auto Repair, Defco Enterprises, Victory Wraps and Graphics, of course, Charlie at Chaz's Auto Body. And yeah, sorry guys, I'm a little tired from that one.
Congratulations on a great third place finish. Tyler Lallier will take a walk over, talk to, trying to make it 2 in a row, and boy, did it look like he was going to be able to after that last restart. Kyle, what a run through the pack here tonight.
Yeah, the car was great. I mean, everybody was slipping and sliding a lot, but I couldn't ask for a better car. I mean, we came from 18th up to 2nd, had a shot at the win. We can't ask for more. Put on a good show, side-by-side racing at the end. That's what we're here to do.
I know you got some people that have been working hard in the pits.
Yeah, first I want to thank Rich Helga, Phil's Propane for sponsoring the Triple Crown, Rich Helga for sponsoring the Power 5, but also State Line Tree Works, my car owner Rich Carson, Paquin Insurance, Greg Paquin, Sanford Sun Auto Parts, Brian Sanford, Bay State Sewage Disposal, my crew, my wife, Kyle Souza, Robbie Murray for helping us with setup, and everyone else that comes to the races every week and comes out. Great crowd tonight, and glad to see everybody come out to the races.
All right, congratulations. A great runner-up finish for Kyle Casper, and our winner of round 1 of the Phil's Propane Triple Crown Series for the South Coast Power Equipment Sportsman Division. How about a round of applause for Steve Axon? Steve, congratulations. Last time out, not so good. Tonight, right where you wanted to be.
Yeah, last time we took the side off the car and I went back in the pits. The only one here was my dad. I told him don't run. And then I went to the back of the pits and they said, oh, you still have 4 tires. I go, well, I'll go back out there. So then I got back out there, but they don't want you pitting in the back because of safety, so no problem. But I just talked to Timmy, and I said, Timmy, did you put me on number 40? Because I'm the 04. So last week they were black flagging me for 3 laps as the 40, not the 04, so that's why I didn't pull off.
That's okay. A good run. You had some good challenges for that lead, especially after that last restart.
Yeah, with 6 to go, we're on old tires. I was like, oh man, I'm surrounded by fast cars. The 57, he was trying to rough me up a little bit. I don't blame him. You know, I'd run me rough too. But I figured he would have tried to dive in, you know, give me a shot in the rear end to get me a little loose, then get around me or something. But yeah, it was a fun night. I got to thank Phil's Propane, Helga's South Coast Equipment, my sponsors, M&M Home Improvement, Southeastern Hardwood Floors, F&H Machine Shop, Burke's Heavy Metal Welding, and it was fun tonight. So hopefully we'll keep racing. This is like the 3 races in a row, so this is probably the longest I've raced in 3 years.
So does that mean we're going to see you regularly this year?
I don't know about regularly, but hopefully more so than what you have in the last 3 years.
Well, congratulations on tonight's feature winner. Ladies and gentlemen, us Sportsman feature winner in round 1 of the Phil's Propane Triple Crown Series. Let's have it for our top 3. Third place for Tyler Lallier, second place to Kyle Casper, and our winner, Steve Axon.